If you was following EA UFC's Twitter, they released a full roster reveal, and we're going to go over majority of the fighters. I'm at least going to go through every single weight class in every single division and touch on some of the divisions that I wanted to see. But let's get right into it. Let's start with this heavyweight division. Complete roster reveal. All right, so let's go back. All right, so first you have like these featured fighters. I guess these are like the top, the most popular ones. We got Daniel Cormier, John Jones, and you got young Mike, and then, you know, the older Mike, updated Mike Tyson, current Mike. Let's go with that. Boss Rutan, Chuck Liddell, Rampage Jackson, and Anthony Rumble Johnson. So these are actually, so let's see all of the fighters. All right, so of course you gotta have a champion, Daniel Cormier. If I can't pronounce some of these guys' names, I'm not even gonna try. Patrick Cummings, Rashad Evans, got to have him, even though I hadn't seen him fighting. UFC cover boy 2009, Forrest Griffin, I hadn't seen him since Anderson Silva did the Matrix on him. Alexander Gustafsson, Dan Henderson with that H-bomb, and you know you gotta have your boy Rampage Jackson. And I want to see the power in Anthony Johnson. This is going to be cool. And this is what I really wanted. John Jones and the bearded John Jones at that. Like, they got that right. So I'm going to give it to him, man. These character models are looking real nice from here. And I haven't seen this guy fight, but I mean, that's the thing. Even some of the lower tier guys are in here. Chuck Liddell, Lyoto Machida, Maldonado. You know, look at this, man. Even he's in here. He's on the come up. Gegard Mousasi, Minotauro Nogueira. You got them in the game. Shogun. Look at that. Boss Rutan. And look at this, man. OSP. I cannot believe they got OSP in the game. This is definitely a surprise. They even got like his brands. Yeah, they did a good job, man. Sakuraba, Anderson the Spider Silva. Man, these guys are really looking like true to life. Chael Sonnen. Who else we got? Let's go. Glover. And then, of course, as we mentioned before, we got young Mike, current Mike. Man, I haven't seen this guy fight, but I hear he's on the come up. Also, Chris Weidman. Look at this, man. Oh man, look at the detail in the face. Corey Anderson, of course. Ryan Bader. Man, that really looks like Ryan Bader, especially with the traps and all of that. Vitor Belfort. Okay. I never really thought I'd be talking about hair physics in a game, but if you guys haven't played the beta, you will be talking about hair physics, because we're used to seeing and so accustomed to seeing games where the hair just stays still. And now when you see like the hair moving around, it actually really adds to that realism, and it's really important. They got it down. This is Vitor Belfort's crazy hairstyle right now. Michael Bisping, man. And yeah, so we're looking at him before he loses tomorrow against Anderson Silva. I haven't seen this guy fight, but you know, I'm glad all of these guys are in the game. Cavalcante, and now we're back to Daniel Cormier. All right, so we'll take just a quick scroll before we go to the next set. So yeah, look at this. These are all of the fighters in the weight division. I mean, you pretty much got everybody that you could want. OSP again, Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva. I mean, they're all here. All right, let's go to the next division and see what we got. That was the lightweights. That was my favorite division. So let's go to the heavyweights and see who we got featured. Fabricio, of course, Cain Velasquez, Mike Tyson is, of course, in heavyweight and the light heavyweight. Oh, look at this. They got John Jones in the heavyweight division. Can he pull a Conor McGregor and actually win 2 belts? That means that John Jones would probably end up having to fight Kane or Fabricio. I actually think he could take one of those guys out. But I'm actually scared of this guy, Ben Rothwell. Like, he's really been tearing it up. Mirko Krokop, like, yes. Okay, so let's go and let's look at all the rest of them. Fabricio, of course. You know, you got Andrei Arlovsky. Now, what would be cool is whenever he shows his teeth, he has his mouth guard in with the vampire fangs. That would be crazy. Josh Barnett, look at that. Look at that beard, the chin. Yeah, Pat Barry, you know his kicks are gonna be off the chain. Travis Brown, let's go. Mark Coleman, they got the current Mark Coleman. I really think, man, they should have had the young Mark Coleman. You remember how crazy he was? Daniel Cormier, heavyweight. Krokop, Junior Dos Santos, looking like a young JDS. Todd Duffy to me looks a lot more, you know, especially here in the arms, like Todd Duffy. I'm glad he's in the game, but this is a big dude. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, Gabriel Gonzaga. Yeah, they got him right. Mark Hunt with that iron head. Again, yeah, John Jones in the heavyweight division. It'd have been nice if he was a little bit more bulked up because, you know, ever since he's been on suspension, he's just been like this powerhouse lifter. Yeah, Sean Jordan, yes, okay. They got pretty much everything. Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. Okay, they're really stepping it up in terms of they got everybody. All right, there's nobody that I'm really missing right now. Stipe, Frank Mir, Matt Metrione, man. I wonder if they had the physics for his eye. I hope that thing is all right, man. Like, if you get your orbital bone broken during the fight, they should like make that big hematoma come up over his eye. Roy Nelson, the current Roy Nelson with the big Kimbo beard. I guess he can have a Kimbo beard since he beat Kimbo. Nogueira, again, where you go get your black belts from. I haven't seen this guy fight at all, but I'm glad he's in the game. Alistair Overeem, even though that he doesn't have contract with the UFC, he's still in the game. So this right here, yes, I'm glad this guy's in the game. Jared, you know, this right here, before we go and look at the welterweights, I hope they didn't take out Benson Henderson. Ben Rothwell, like, yeah, this guy, he looks, yeah, they got him right. All right, Boss Rudin, Sakuraba, Bigfoot Silva, Stefan Struve. Now, when I fight him, I want his range to be like off the charts and taller than everybody, because this guy is like, what? He's not like 7 feet, but man, it's a big dude. Let's see who else we got. Yeah, young Mike, current Mike, Cain Velasquez. All right, then we back at the top. Fabricio. Let's do a quick look at all of them. See who we got. Yeah, man. Again, these are all the heavyweights, man. Todd Duffy. I wanted to see this. I wanted to see Todd Duffy, even though, and I wanted to see Derek Lewis. We got Sean Jordan. Man, yeah, they doing it. Look at that, Stefan Struve. This is everybody that we wanted to see on the forums. All right, let's go to the next weight class. All right, we've done lightweight. Let's see who they got for middleweight. Of course, you gotta have the champion, Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva. Oh, okay. GSP is up in here. Sakuraba, Jacare Souza, Michael Bisping, and Lyoto Machida. All right, let's see how they look. Yeah, that looks like Rocco. Oh, hey, I already see him in the background. This is who I wanted to see. Yoel Romero. Okay. Yeah, got the hair physics right. And okay, I'm good. Sakuraba, Anderson Silva, of course. Who knows if he can win his belt back? I doubt it, but you know, it's all good. I hope this is the young Anderson. Chael Sonnen. You got, yeah, Jacare, GSP, Brad Tavares. Yeah. All right, yeah, I've seen this guy fight Theo. And yeah, I'm glad he's in the game. Chris Weidman, of course, you know he's gonna be a beast on the ground. Robert Whitaker, I only seen him fight once, you know, but again, they don't have to just to be the top caliber fighters, like, you know, and this guy, you know, we seen him in the light heavyweight division also. I haven't seen him fight at all. Alvey, Vitor Belfort again, Michael Bisping, yes, Tim Boach. All right, Derek Brunson with the shimmy shake. I'm surprised he's in the game. I don't, you know, it looks like they scanned his head, but his body doesn't look proportionate. But you know, I'm pretty sure they'll figure that kind of stuff out. Yeah, look at this, man. I saw this guy fight like once on a free TV pay-per-view. Nick Diaz, CB Dollaway, man. Look at this. I don't even know these guys. I can't get on the forums and complain about you know, do they have this fighter or that fighter, because they got guys I don't even know. Kevin Gastelum, Royce Gracie. I guess you have to have him in the game. All right, man. Okay, yeah, let's okay, no more complaining. No more complaining about rosters. Uriah Hall is in the game, is in the building. Dan Henderson, Tim Kennedy. It's about to be some fights, man. Robbie Lawler, Taos latest. That's how he looks. McDonald, Lloydo Machida, Damian Maia, man, Nate Marquardt. Yeah, that actually looks really similar to him. That's pretty good. Gegard Mousasi, Mark Munoz. I'm gonna try all these guys out. Rafael Natal, Costas Philippou. Yeah, now we back to Luke Rockhold. Let's do a quick overview. See who's y'all let me know who's your favorite fighter, who you gonna be using in each weight class, because if it's anything like last year, I'm going straight to Jacare Souza with 100 submission, and I'm just submitting guys over and over. Yeah, playing cheap. Yeah, man, they got CP Dollaway, Nick Diaz, Uriah Hall. Look at that, Yoel Romero. Again, I'm definitely satisfied with this roster. Chael Sonnen, Nate Marquardt. All right, let's go on to the next division here. All right, I'm gonna go really quickly through the welterweight, and one thing, because the welterweight, we already know the welterweight, but it is some questions in here, and the big question is Benson Henderson. Will we see Benson Henderson down here or not? I'm not going to ruin it right now, but you know, these guys was in the beta, and you know, so we've already seen these guys, so I'm not necessarily, and I got videos on all of these guys. So what we're going to do is just see if we see Benson Henderson, because if you don't know the thing about Benson Henderson, he's in the game, he looks cool, he's awesome, but his contract is up with the UFC and he's fighting in Bellator. So let's see if he's in the game. Now, okay, this looks like Bruce Lee with all that hair. Okay, we got Bruce Lee in the game, and we've seen all these guys already in the beta, and this is already a really deep roster. But the thing is, we are looking for Benson Henderson. Where is he? Will he pop up? I don't know. Eric Silva, Tyron Woodley, Thiago Alves, Carlos Condit, of course. We've seen all these guys. Kevin. All right, there we go. He's in the game. He's in the game. If he's on here, I'm gonna say he's in the game. Benson Henderson. All right, good. And that's what I was telling everybody. I thought, I don't know, you know, I'm not going to say why he's in the game. He's just in the game. You know, I mean, hey, Robbie Lawler. All right, now we're back. Okay, so let's look at the full roster again from start to finish. Yeah, so yeah, Benson Henderson right here. He's in the game. Let's go. Okay, let's get on to some another weight class that we haven't seen yet. Lightweight division. All right, so featured fighters: Rafael Dos Anjos, Conor McGregor. Everybody's gonna be using Conor. And one thing that we always wanted, the forums, they wanted, different hair versions for Conor McGregor, because right now he's not even wearing this. Some of us wanted his mohawk cornrow ponytail. Like we asking for too much now. But Eddie Alvarez, look at this: Anthony Pettis, Nate Diaz, Donald Cerrone, Tony Ferguson. Man. Dos Anjos with the bruised foot. I wonder if they gonna have his foot bruised in the game. All right, Joe Duffy. This is the only guy that, well, I ain't gonna say the only guy, but this is one of the guys that beat Conor McGregor before he was even in the UFC, and he started out good, but then he ended up, getting beat. Frankie Edgar. I'm not okay. This is a roster reveal. I'm not gonna say my thoughts on, yeah, you were begging for a fight, and then when the UFC needed you to fight Conor McGregor, then you wasn't there. I don't think you should ask for a fight if you're not ready. Ask for a fight when you're ready. Or let's say you get hurt. Okay, report it at that time. Don't report that you're hurt when we ask you for a fight. So it's not, so it just looks different. But anyway, Paul Fielder, I don't know this guy, but they look unique. I like that. I like what I'm seeing. Tony Ferguson. Oh man. Takanori Gomi. TJ Grant. Bobby Green. Oh, and they got his crazy beard. Clay Guida. Now, one thing about Clay Guida that I'm really interested to see his hair physics. I mean, that might be one of the first fights that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Clay Guida versus Benson Henderson and just see the hair go crazy. Like, man, not only is Benson Henderson in the game, he's in more than one weight class. Al Alaquinta, Michael Johnson. What a roster, man. Of course, we seen this guy, Miles Jury. I actually got a chance to meet Miles Jury, and yeah, I've seen him fight. Not gonna butcher his name, but I'm glad he's in the game. Yeah, Chad. I seen him fight like UFC, the TUF guy, Joe Lozon, Bruce Lee again. I'm not gonna butcher his name at all. I haven't seen him fight. Gray Maynard. And of course, you got to have Conor McGregor. Look at that. They got his new tattoo and all of that. Looking just like Conor McGregor. They probably could give him a little bit more muscles. And, but yeah, he's looking sick. Yes, I seen him fight way in undercards. Yancey. Gilbert Melendez. Jim Miller. Oh man, you guys, I'm not gonna butcher his name, man, but we all know who he is. He's one of the featured fighters, and yes, yeah. Look at this. They even got the hair. Parquet, Ross Pearson, BJ Penn, Anthony Pettis, Dustin Poirier, Diego Sanchez. Yes, they're in the game. James Vick. I've never seen James Vick fight. Jose Aldo. Eddie Alvarez. I've seen him fight once. Alban Mercer. Edson Barboza. They got him in the game, and they even got him looking like Edson Barboza. Man, Gilbert Burns. Never seen him fight. Cowboy Donald Cerrone. Michael Chiesa. They actually changed his look, and this looks spot on to him. Man, they changed his look from the last one. They didn't rinse and repeat these character models, man. I haven't even seen none of these guys play, man. I haven't seen them fight. Nate Diaz, sorry he's gonna lose, but yeah. All right, we're back. Let's look at the full roster. Just a quick overview. Tony Ferguson. We got Jose Aldo. Look at that, man. Bobby Green. I mean, I want to see these guys' submissions be off the hook. Takanori Gomi. Michael Johnson, Clay Guida, the hair physics. That's one of the first guys I think I'm end up using. You know, in the game when I go and play. Oh man, Jim Miller. Look at that. BJPN, of course. All right, now let's go. Let's keep it moving. Lightweight, so we're gonna go to featherweight. All right, of course, featured fighters. We got Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo, Bruce Lee, Frankie Edgar, Chad Mendez, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, and BJPN. Look at that, Conor McGregor. All right, that really looks like Chad Mendez even has the mole up under his eye. Charles Oliveira, he's been doing good. Brian Ortega, BJ Penn, Dustin Poirier. I haven't, Yari. I might be mispronouncing that, but yeah. Dennis Silver, Jeremy, Lil Heathen Stevens. They got them all in the game, man. Cub Swanson. I really like this character model in the last game. Let's see how it looks in this one. Still looks true to life. You know you gotta have Jose Aldo, man. Like, his character model looks really good in game because they have him in one of the practice modes. So I already know his character looks good. I'm not gonna Mr. Finlay. I'm not gonna butcher his name. I've never seen him fight. I've never seen this guy fight. I mean, this is a really Dennis Bermudez. Seeing this guy. Like, look at this. DB. Whoa, I thought they had messed up and put a lady in here. The Korean Superboy. I've never seen him fight. Man, Dominic Cruz. Wow. Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to be new to me. TJ Dillashaw. I'm getting a lesson in the UFC. Frankie Edgar. Darren Elkins. Uriah Faber. Look at that. It got the cornrows, got the chin, got everything. Clay Guida. Max Holloway. Daniel Hooker. Chang Sung Jin. Man, I've never seen this guy, the Crusher. I'm not gonna butcher their names. I know him, Lamas, Bruce Lee, the Dragon. Man. Yeah. All right, so now we're back. Let's take a quick overview of the roster real quick. Yeah. I have not seen these guys, and I'm gonna look up all of these guys tonight. But yeah, TJ Dillashaw, Dominic Cruz, they got everybody that you could want in the roster. All right, let's go to the next weight class and see what we got. And we're going to the Bantamweight division. Featured fighters: Dominic Cruz, TJ Dillashaw, Bruce Lee, Hannon Barral, Uriah Faber, Thomas Almeida, Sterling. I seen him fight once. They got your boy Cody. All right. Dominic Cruz. Look at that. TJ Dillashaw, John Dodson. I know his hands are going to be fast. I haven't seen this guy fight. Uriah Faber, Mitch, the Anvil, No Love Cody. Man, they got all his tattoos and everything. Let's go back. I want to do him. Gotta do him justice. Look at the tats. Crazy. Chris Holdsworth holds it down. Demetrius Johnson. Wow, you know they scanned him in. They got his ears, his beard, and all of that. Yeah, got the text on his forearm. Scott Jorgensen, Bruce Lee, Hands of Stone. I've never seen him fight. Michael McDonald. Not gonna butcher his name. I seen this guy fight before. Eric Perez, Brad Pickett, One Punch, Riviera, Wow, man, they got him. Joe Soto. And I haven't seen this guy fight, but I think he's on the come up, man. But you can tell, like, their faces are really looking unique. Eddie Wineland, like, yeah, they really did a good job here. Thomas Almeida. I'm not butchering names. Oh, Hannon Barral, but I already see in the back. I already see Bruce Leroy. Yeah, they even got his hair. I wonder how his hair is gonna be. That's gonna be. It's supposed to be an afro. That's like, it looks like a lot of curls, but yeah, that's what they. Kid Lightning. All right, I like that character model, man. It's looking, all this stuff is looking good. Let's take a quick look at the overview of the roster. But this is the full roster reveal. Man, it's gonna be a lot of gaming to do. Man, we have nothing to complain about. All right, let's go up to the flyweights. Featured fighters: Demetrius Johnson, Joseph Benavidez, John Dodson. I don't know this guy. Henry. Look at this. Ian McCall. And I'm not gonna butcher these guys' names at all. Demetrius Johnson. Wow. Just going over the roster. Ian McCall, I'm sorry. Dustin Ortiz. It's another Pettis. Wilson Reese. I never even seen these guys, but I'm gonna be checking for him now. Chris Beal is in the game. Wow. Joseph Benavidez. Ray Board. I do not know who that is. The King. Wow. Look at this. John Dodson. And then this guy. This is Conor McGregor's boy. Houlihan. The Hooligan. Yo, I can't wait to play with these guys. Demetrius Johnson. All right, now we're not done, because we still got 2 other divisions to go for the women's division. So here's a complete flyweight roster. They got everybody that I've never even seen before, and all of the featured fighters. All right, so we're done with the weight classes. Now we're gonna move on to the females. And here's the featured fighters. The fact that they have enough roster for featured fighters for the females and then some, man, Joanna, I know her hands are going to be just like, man, ruthless. Rose, Paige Van Zandt. Look at that, man. Okay. Let's look at them in more detail. The champion, Joanna. Yeah, that definitely looks like her. Man. Yeah, they did a good job on these rosters. Quiet Storm. The Iron Lady. Rose, with the current Rose with no hair. What if she grows it back out? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Jessica. Rowdy. It's another Rowdy. Look at that. Look at that. Now I want to see that hair physics. And from the beta, the hair physics just is flopping all around constantly, man. They did a good job on that. The Tiny Tornado. Yeah, this girl is somebody to watch. Paige Van Zandt, 12 gauge. I didn't even know they called it 12 gauge, but this is probably gonna be one of my go-to fighters. Michelle Watterson, never seen her fight. Stitch. Look at this. Alex Chambers. Heather Jo Clark. Yeah, I've seen the Cookie Monster. Man, they definitely do. It's almost like they have every single fighter in the UFC. All right, let's take a quick overview of this roster before we get to the last final female most popular division, arguably. But yeah, this right here even is going, it's keeping me on my toes and teaching me about the UFC, because I'm gonna go down each roster character fighter and say, hey, who is this? All right, Bantamweight. All right, let's go. Holly Holmes, featured fighters. You gotta have a champion. Holly Holmes. Now you got Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate, Kat Zingano, Jessica Pena, Amanda Nunes, Bench Correa, and I've never seen her fight. All right, let's look at Holly Holmes in more detail. I hope, her hair in real life necessarily doesn't look like this, but they got her face looking like Holly Holmes. Sarah Kaufman, Sarah McMahon. I've never seen her fight. Lauren Murphy, seen her fight, definitely. They got her hair looking right. Let's go back to Jessica Pena. Can't forget her. I've seen Pennington. All these girls is in the Ultimate Fighter. Elizabeth Phillips. Man, yeah, okay. I've seen her fight once. And of course, you're going to have the cover lady, Ronda Rousey. Man, cannot wait to see her fight again and in this game. I've never seen her fight Smith. Then you definitely got to have Miesha Cupcake Tate. And in the last game, her hair physics was actually pretty good. And I know this game is going to be even better with the two long ponytails. Kat Alpha Gonzano. Didn't know she called herself Alpha. Man. Okay, they got Liz Carmouche, Bench Correa, Alex Davis, Alligator. All right. Yeah, I've seen her fight once. The Iron Lady. Yeah, all of these character models looking good. Okay. Now, if you guys want to see this full roster reveal for yourself, just look down below. The link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. You guys let me know who you're going to use day one, the first character. And let me know who you want to, who did they miss? Did they miss anybody that you wanted in the game? Did you expect to see the fighters that you saw here? Me personally, I didn't know if they was going to have Yoel Romero and Benson Henderson. They had them both in the game. I'm happy with the roster. And you guys stay tuned for more EA UFC 2 action. I'll be posting videos of fights, top 5 knockouts, and good information as I get it. Thanks, and see you in the next video.